So in this video I'm cooking some pork loin sous vide. Right here you see me filling up the pot there with some hot water. Gonna get my circulator ready. I ended up cooking this at 140 degrees Fahrenheit for about 5.5 hours. Here I'm just gonna cut my pork loin in half. This is a boneless pork loin. I think they call it a half loin. So I'm cutting that in half, or you call it a quarter loin, but you normally see these anywhere I can see at the store. These are sold in the half loins. But this was about 4 pounds, I think, of a roast. You could see it better there when I turned it. So I decided to season this up just with salt, garlic powder, black pepper, and red pepper. So I'm doing that here, get the salt all over the pork. Same thing with the garlic powder. Get that all over that. And of course, season all this up with whatever you like to season it with. For this, I decided to go kind of simply with it. This is my first time that I went for this, so I kept it kind of simple. But you season it up, and obviously you got to put it in a bag. You can use the Ziploc bags, or here I'm using the I am going to use the vacuum pack bags. So you can see in that bag, I kind of turned it inside out a little bit. I didn't want to get pork on the outside of the bag. That would mess with the seal. I have some sprigs of rosemary from my garden. There I'm putting 2 sprigs of rosemary in each bag. Here you see I'm getting it ready for the vacuum sealer that I'm going to go ahead and close that up real nice. Get that ready for the water bath. You can see there I've just got it closed up. I'm going to, there we go, show the camera. There's the pork loin with the rosemary looking nice in the bag. Repeat for the other one, and I've got my 2 pork loins in, 2 halves of the pork loin in the pot. Circulator's going there. I had to adjust the temperature, but I went with 140, like I said. So I cooked that for 5.5 hours. Here's when the pork was done. When it was done, pulled it out, and I went ahead and cut a couple of pork chops off that pork loin. And I wanted to put a nice sear on these, so we're going to see my initial attempt here was with my little butane torch, which was not getting good results, so I ended up just using a hot pan, put some oil in a hot pan, and I seared them off. There's the result. I didn't capture the cooking in the pan, but there you go. Cook that in the pan real quick. Okay, here we go. Taste test. Got a little piece off there. And yeah, give it a taste.